What's going on? It's your boy Miles Cunningham. Shout out to Lucario. Shout out to all the supporters. Shout out to everybody on that Bad Boy membership checking out the Game Kings documentary. You feel me? So let me see. If you wanna check out the Game Kings documentary, get on that Bad Boy membership. Get on that Bad Boy membership. And remember, there's a lot of benefits to be on the Bad Boy membership. Once you're on the membership, you basically get email coaching. You can email Mr. Lucario, ask him questions and shit. You feel me? So and he'll answer your question within 24 hours. So it's real shit, man. It's real shit. So what I want to talk about today is I want to talk about you got to understand that if you're afraid to fail, then you're also afraid to succeed. If you're afraid to fail, then you're also afraid to succeed. So last night, we did a live stream. We got a new show on Mondays called In the Game. It's a collaboration between Lucario, myself, and Myron from Unplug Fit and Fresh Prince CEO. All right, so check out all those guys. Subscribe to them. Those guys are dope. Like I said, we do a show every Monday at 10. Sometimes it's on Lucario's channel. Sometimes it's on Myron's Unplugged or Fit Fresh channel or Fresh Fit channel. Forgive me, I forget. But you guys go follow them and stay tuned. Monday nights we got a dope show, and it's called In the Game, right? But so we had somebody call in, and he's talking about the fact that he gets a lot of numbers, and he said he's in Houston, and the best place to go, as far as he knows, is the supermarket. So he goes to the supermarkets, he hollers at chicks, and he gets a lot of numbers. He closes the deal just enough to get the numbers, but he's like, all of these numbers are flakes. And I don't understand why I'm getting flaked on, and these chicks is giving me fake numbers, and they're not answering my calls, and I'm getting all these numbers, and it's not going anywhere. And what I noticed about the caller was that he sounded a sort of way, like he sounded like he didn't really sound like he had that type of confidence. He didn't really sound like he was like about it like that. He sounded kind of depressed. He sounded kind of off. I mean, I don't know if his energy was just low, but based on the fact that he was on the call talking to us about his issue, the way that he sounded told me that he didn't have a lot of confidence, right? And what I have to say to that is that a lot of times we're afraid to go that extra mile. We're afraid to go that extra mile because sometimes you go that extra mile, and the disappointment from the failure cuts deeper when you go that extra mile. You understand? It's like if you was to try to do extra credit on the test, and you lost points on the test, and you're like, fuck it, if I didn't do the extra credit, I at least would have had a 65 and I could have passed. But I went and did the extra credit, and because I did it wrong, I lost points, and now I didn't get such a good grade for me trying to stick my neck out there and blah blah blah. So you say to yourself, well, fuck it, I'm not gonna try hard. I'm just gonna do the bare minimum to pass. So at least I'm safe and I'll pass. You understand? And the thing with that is that it shows that you have a fear. You have a fear of failure, but you also have a fear of success. Because anybody who's willing to succeed is willing to fail. Anybody who's willing to succeed is willing to fail. If anything you're trying to accomplish in this life, if you're not willing to go the extra mile to get exactly what you want, you will have to settle for exactly what the effort that you put out can get you. You understand? So in the case of the caller, if you're putting out just enough effort to get the number, then that's all you're gonna get, bro. And that's all you're gonna get. You're not gonna get a call back. You're not gonna get a date. You're not gonna get an answer. You understand what I'm saying? You're just going to get 10 numbers in a row or 7 numbers in a row, whatever it is. You're just gonna get 10 numbers in a row, thinking that that's something. That ain't nothing. That ain't nothing. Why? Because you didn't sell an experience. You didn't show this female the experience of what it means to hang out with you, what it means to spend time with you, what it means to be around you. You understand what I'm saying? You have to show her that it means something to be around you. That hanging out with you, it means that she's gonna have a good time. You understand? You want to laugh, you want to joke. I'm not saying you need to fucking stand there for 20 minutes hollering at this bitch, but what I'm saying is you need to get some finesse game in there. You need to show her that you have some type of confidence. You have to, grab her by the hand and twirl her around and tell her how good she look, or you know, say something extra that another dude wouldn't say, that's pertaining to your personality. Like me, I'm the type of dude, I love to see women in dresses. You understand? So if I see a woman in a dress, I'm like, yo, that dress you got on is killing me. Shit turns me on so much because I love to see women in dresses. I love to see women flexing their feminine muscles and shit, because I'm a super masculine man, and that's what I love. That's the type of shit that I would say to a chick. I'm not just gonna be like, hey, how you doing? What's your name? Oh, you're cute. Can I have your number? And then that's it. You see what I'm saying? Like, you only usually you get less than what you put out. So you have to put out more. You know, when they say shoot for the moon. So if you land on the stars, you still land in a good place. You understand what I'm saying? A lot of times you have to do a little bit more. Now, I'm not saying to overextend yourself and you know, go out of your way necessarily, but you have to put a little bit more value into your approach, put a little bit more value into your effort, put a little bit more value into the marketing of you. You know what I'm saying? You gotta put a little bit more value into that shit. You gotta, that's the game these days, especially. And you have to understand, you getting a number don't mean anything at all these days, because with social media and all that, it's so many different ways to get at a chick. There's so many different ways to get at bitches. They got Instagram, they got Snap, they got this, they got that. A phone number these days means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. There's people out here, the last thing they use their phone for is to make actual phone calls. That's the last thing, especially these young broads. You see what I'm saying? So you got to understand that if you really want to get with these females, if you really want to get through to them, just getting a number and walking away from her, that's not enough, and that's not really going to get you anywhere. You understand? Because if you're afraid, like I said, if you're afraid to succeed, if you're afraid to fail, then you're afraid to succeed. Success and failure goes hand in hand. Success and failure goes hand in hand. So if you're willing to go hard to get that success, hey, there's a chance that you might fail too. But the point is, you're willing to go that extra mile. You're willing to go that extra mile, literally, right? Because I'm out here, I jog. I don't know if you follow me on Instagram, you see my stories. I jog 3 miles a day, right? And sometimes I'm in these rigorous terrains, the uphill, downhill. They got twigs and branches and all this different shit. And if I'm going uphill, I feel like I'm about to pass out. You know what I'm saying? But the point is, I'm willing to take my body to that level. Why? Because the benefits and the successes that come with having a fit body and exercising my heart and getting my cardio up and being able to fucking, be fit and all of that's more valuable to me than the possible failure of passing out, or the possible failure of tripping over one of the twigs and falling on my face, or, getting some dirt on my shorts or some shit like that. Like, it is what it is. It comes with the territory, and I understand that, and I'm cool with that. I'm cool with the possibility of failure because I welcome the possibility of success. You get what I'm saying? So if you're doing things, if you're doing things half-stepping, you can't expect everything that you want. You understand? Sometimes you gotta go above and beyond. Or if you're not gonna go above and beyond, be more effective in the steps that you're willing to take. Be way more effective in the steps that you're willing to take. Like I said, if you're approaching the chick and you're just, doing some old regular small talk shit, that's not gonna get you nowhere. You're doing some old regular small talk, and then you ask a girl for her number, and then she gives you 10 numbers in a row, and then you feel like, oh yeah, I got something. You didn't get nothing. You didn't get nothing. You understand? She's not really feeling you because she didn't even get to know you. All you did was say hello, got some small talk, and ask for the number, and that's it. That's not enough anymore. That's not enough anymore. These chicks are on a whole nother thing. Like I said, social media, they all about an experience. They all about their feelings. They all about value. They have to have a reason to do shit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta, instead of just saying that she's beautiful, tell her how much she turns you on. You know what I'm saying? Like, figure out, again, get in touch with your identity so you can really find unique ways to express the same things that another guy would express, but you express it based on your own unique identity. So then she gets an understanding of why you're different than the other guy. And you have to be willing to put that out there. She may not like it either. She may not be feeling you, but fuck it. You got to be willing to put it out there. You get what I'm saying? You got to be willing to to run the 3 miles until you feel like you're gonna pass out. Why? Because when you do succeed, it's that much sweeter. Because listen, like I said, when you extend yourself and you put yourself out there and you fail, the disappointment from the failure cuts a little deeper. But here's the flip side. When you go the extra mile and you put yourself out there and you succeed, the success is even sweeter. Do you understand? So the truth is, you gotta be willing to take the good with the bad at all times. And the more good that you want, you have to be willing to risk the bad. You understand? So if you're afraid of failing, then that means you're also afraid of succeeding. And that's what's keeping you from getting what you want. All right? So it's your boy, Miles Cunningham. You know what I'm saying? And I want y'all to go and check out these T-shirts on Teespring. You feel me? I got the Submissive Women are Sexy T-shirt. Finally came in the mail. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I got the, I think I still got to order the I'm God to these hoes T-shirt. I got the I Bet You a Next Bitch Will, but I put that in another video. All right? So listen, man. If you are afraid to fail, then that means you're afraid to succeed as well. So don't be afraid, man. Put yourself out there, do what you got to do, and make this shit happen. It's your boy, Miles Cunningham, and the truth is inside you. Peace.